Hello, I'm Natasha. Welcome back to my channel. And today I just wanted to do a short video on the recent election of Donald Trump. Thank goodness for some good news. And thank goodness that the people in the US had the sense to vote for Trump rather than the cackling hyena that is Kamala Harris. And I'm sure lefties in the West, especially in Western media, are going to have a meltdown over Trump's victory. But who really cares? I'm really glad that Trump won this election, and I hope it spells a new era for the world. I am particularly interested to see how Trump deals with the war in Ukraine and the Israel conflict. In particular, I hope that he will cut funding to Ukraine, which will force Ukraine to the negotiating table. And I'm sure European leaders will be freaking out about a Trump presidency because Europe is relying on America to fund Ukraine militarily and economically. There is no way that countries in Europe with their failing economies will be able to support Ukraine against Russia. And I'm sure that this will lead to a negotiated peace settlement to end the war, which can only, in my opinion, be a good thing. I'm not so sure how Trump will influence the situation in Israel. Trump and Vance are pro Israel, so I'm sure that they will continue to support Israel in some way or another. But I took great comfort in the fact that Trump has got close to figures in the American political scene who are pro peace, people like Tulsi Gabbard and Robert Kennedy Jr. I really like Robert Kennedy Jr., especially his stance on Ukraine and the fact that he was willing to step back in the election race to ensure that Trump won, to not split the vote. I do think that Trump will put America first. He needs to consider that European economies are failing and the BRICS nations' GDP is already greater than the G7. I do hope that this will mark a new direction for the globe. I hope that it may influence British politics, that it may lead to greater support for reform and Nigel Farage, who I know is a close friend of Trump. I also hope that it may influence leaders in Britain to start putting British people and Britain first. I do see this as a historical win and a victory of good over evil. Hopefully, we will see a similar drastic change in Britain in 2029 in the next election. Let me know what you think in the comments below.